So, welcome to this video. Today we'll be talking about the quadratic formula and what it's good for and mostly how to do it. First of all, I'll just write the generic version here. I have negative b and I have plus or minus and the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. See if I can not be screwy-wampus on my next line. So I've got this quadratic formula, and what does that mean? Well, I'm going to write a quadratic equation right here. I'm going to say 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. And first of all, I want to assign values to my coefficients. I see I've got, in a different color, this 2 in front of an x squared, and I've got this 3 in front of an x, and I've got this 1 that isn't even being multiplied by an x. But this is the standard form of quadratic equation, and I can assign these numbers that I've underlined values. Whatever is being multiplied by the x, or in this case by itself, can be assigned a value. So I'm going to call this number a, and I'm going to call this 3 right here b. And I'm going to call this negative 1 over here c. Now whenever I see an a in the quadratic formula, I'm just going to write the number that I assigned to be a. And whenever I see a b, I'm going to write the number I assigned to be b, and so on. So in this case, I'm looking up here and I've got a negative b. So I'm going to take my b value and make it negative and say negative 3 plus or minus, and then looking at my next b value, it's going to be, still getting used to this mouse pen, 3 squared minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 1, and all of that is going to be over 2a, which in this case is going to be 2 times 2. Well, how do I simplify this? My first rule of thumb is to always look at the radicand and see what we can simplify under the radical. So I'm going to write everything else just the same and only think about the radical. Otherwise, it can be easy to be overwhelmed, especially when you are first learning. So looking at this radical, I can simplify that 3 squared into 9, and I'll do the minus the multiplication. 4 times 2 is 8, times negative 1 is going to be a positive, because a negative and a negative make a positive. 8. 9 plus 8. And all of that is going to be over 4. Now, I'm going to just do the addition, and I'm going to get as simple as I can with that radical and let everything else take care of itself later. 9 plus 8 is 17 over 4. That is actually as simple as this goes, since 17 is a prime number. So this will be one conclusion for the quadratic formula. I'm going to do some other quadratic formula solutions, and that will be in this video here. Otherwise, have a good day, and you can find my directory of all of my tutorials here. And see you next time.